that you see part of this code. So essentially, it's the same playbook. I built a cricket bot based off of this idea. I built a tennis bot based off this idea. And I've built a bunch of other bots, just like 5-minute bots based off of this idea. Hey, I will buy any market if you give me a mad discount. Now, nobody else is going to share that even idea with you. But essentially, it places a lowball bid 30% below market on the favorite in every NBA game. We only bid during the first half, quarter one and quarter two. Is that right or wrong? I don't know. Again, I'm just getting started here, and I think it's important, since I do believe code is a great equalizer, to share the idea with you so I can teach a man how to fish for the rest of our lives. Once the second half starts, Q3, we cancel everything. Is that right? I don't know. The idea is in the first half, it's the most volatile, and people panic. If a favorite goes down early, someone dumps their shares cheap. We scoop them at a discount. If we get filled, I hold it to expiration. The favorite usually wins, and we collect the $1 per share. So if I get filled at 30 cents, beautiful. If you go to the sports book, you got to get filled at 55 cents. Refreshes every 15 minutes, and we use ESPN for quarter status. Now, that's important to know because people are always asking, how much are the APIs? How much are the APIs? Well, ESPN API is free. So let me get you some of this code. And like I said, I'll go ahead and make sure that we get the all this code loaded into the Discord by the end of this. But essentially, it places what I call a stink bid on the favored side of the NBA games. You can see right here, the bet size, I use $5. And the discount is 30 cents. Why do I use such a small size? It's because I wasn't able to back test this. So I don't know if it's going to work. So you're cooked if you think you're just going to go run this and make $1 million. But the process I follow is start with research. I kind of did some research based on my other bots, and I see that the stink bids are doing well. So I brought it over to sports, and I was scared of trading sports because I thought everybody was emotional. But like I said, you can't just go up to the sports book and say, hey, let me get 30% discount on this game. You can't do that, but you can do that on Polymarket. And that's a paradigm shift. Just like the paradigm shift I went through from web to mobile. Everybody started building apps and making millions of dollars on apps. Nobody knew how to build apps. Somebody taught me. I spent $2,000 to learn how to build an app, dude. And I didn't know how to code. That was the whole premise. I hired a developer, spent $15K building the app. It flopped, but it put me into a business model that I was able to run up million. I'm Moondev. I build trading bots chasing the same industry Jim Simons ran up a net worth of $31 billion in. But I believe code is the great equalizer. And these are real people, real profits, hundreds of them. I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm asking you to trust them. moondev.com/discord. Message anyone. Ask them. Become friends.